I'm Wahala MP. EJ. Good evening, everyone watching me. Governor Eziokwu is my name. Let's go. Now, since morning, rain no great person come out to viewers, so we decided to stay like this evening. I am my brothers. So we decided to make fire. Decided to make fire and take care of ourselves. You're welcome. It's in our days here. I will block you now. Come and get out from here, you. Anthony, get out from here. Nah. Check and slowly suspension. If I get here next time, block or go nyara. Come and get out from here.
Some years ago,
I love local things.
there are people who were worshiping God. They were worshiping Him in truth and in spirit.
Be careful. Some of these things, I'll not be buying for road. I'll not be buying for roads. So I prefer roasting them myself.
Call names.
Sometimes.
Even call the color of the undies.
So you're welcome.
Ladies are wearing. Yes, you cannot imagine the type of crowd they have.
So you're welcome
All
here.
in the name of God. But go and check them. Life has never been better with them. Despite everything they are doing.
One day chop corn, no.
Imagine as a pastor you were kidnapped.
Wait, no grios. Obeje Capital, good evening.
Now Wednesday,
Nah, you munka. Nanka got it too hot, oh.
He called that fire from heaven.
I got it too hot, oh. But yeah. So now come with this. Oh, yeah, Chukuji goes here, Igbo. And they feel the same vibes when people they drink champagne they feel. You understand? They get people get 1 billion naira for their account, but they don't get this comfort. So guys, everyone listening to me, you get within our hands so now, inclusive of those of you here now. What it make, American president no they ever go commission road or flyover.
The Bible says it was granted unto him.
Thank you, Maswell, my brother. You're welcome. What it make American president no they ever go or governors from California, many other cities, no they ever call the United States president to come and commission bridge.
He does the will of God.
Because those things are they're just normal money that the people want. It's not like
Does it mean that they are not working? Their government are not
their
working?
governments are working. All those things are just common something that they know that they can do for the people. It's not a big project. America can only praise or hype themselves when they fight war.
Those of you living in America should help me answer these questions. Why is it that The American president, I never see before where the man come to commission any project. Does it mean that they are not working or something? I want to know, because our own president here, every day they work. They never fit to work anything finish. Nothing has changed. The East-West Road here in Port Harcourt. Since I begin here say they award the East-West Road. So you don't hear them since, have you? It's more than 16 years or 17 years. More than 18 years, right? They never still complete the East-West Road though. And they've paid people since 19 years. Now, if you're a youth listening to me, your problem not be Governor Eziokwu. Your problem now say you dey stupid. Now where they drive they go. You dey very, very stupid. Your brain no dey reason. That's one simple question I ask you now. Why is it that the France president has we've never seen on the social media or around the social network where the president of France came to commission one project, which means they don't even regard these things, but they work, they do it daily, because institutions have been set or put in place for road maintenance and road constructions. So Lawrence, okay, thank you. Lawrence said it's like that all over the Western world. But they work, because I know it as I know my name, that every day they do road maintenance, even in London. But they don't telecast it. They don't celebrate. But in our country, a governor will announce that he did a particular contract or project with over 30 billion naira. Then the president need to spend 1 billion naira for security and other things before he could come, for logistics, before he will even come to commission it, right? And many of us cannot even tell the kind of stress the governors goes through before they will be able to secure his consent. Upon his coming, the state government they are going to spend hell in money. And at the end of the day, a graduate, somebody who went to school, will be celebrating such projects. But overseas, people don't celebrate it.
I want to ask.
That's what I'm asking. Youth will leave all those things. People are waiting for me to do Saga. Somebody said even here in Turkey. He said he has never seen any of the government officials commissioning one project. But they do road maintenance, right, Lawrence? They do all of these constructions, and they do it silently, because institutions are already put in place to do these things, and they are being monitored. A youth will not talk about these things. So those people who tells you that they are intellectuals, they are smart, they are wise, you're a graduate. I saw one funny video on the social media while a Federal House of Representative member was addressing the Hollow Chambers, and he said that 9 armed robbers were arrested. Lo and behold, 5 amongst them had master's degree. Armed robber, the whole armed robber. 5 amongst the armed robbers then get master's degree. You know what he mean? Now the same type of people who hold masters, now they come for social media and they try to bully Governor Eziokwu, because you don't get sense. Lawrence said they do road maintenance every day. Here in Africa, if you see sometimes if I go inside my house, I will be like, it should say me and well at all, because majority will be supporting nonsense. And sometimes if I try to sink into what they believe, it's not working. It's not going to connect, because I'll be like, but honestly speaking, and sometimes I get confused, because I'll be like, are you sure I'm doing the right thing? This one, the crowd are supporting this kind of things. Are you sure it's right?
They go about intimidating them, asking them that where is their God. But the end will justify the beginning.
Let me tell those Olodo who tagged me. When you make video, you want relevancy. All you need is Governor Eziokwu. You need to talk about Governor Eziokwu so that you'll be able to have the background of selfishness you want for yourself. That's why many of them I don't reply. I don't respond. I say what I want, and after saying it, I go and sit down. The only thing I do is, if I'm on live like this and you come to back like dog, I will suspend you from the page immediately. Or I'll buy you away. That's all I know I can do for you. After then, I wouldn't have your time. We have other pressing issues. We have other, the roads in your village, do you know how many times they've awarded them and you could not say anything? Your problem is Governor Eziokwu and they so fail. Ishibawa that place, as if you've been able to curtail the evil in your own village, as if you've been able to manage it all. I was sharing something with one of my friends yesterday and I said to him, "How you think you can control me? How? How you think you can control me? Many people don't try them. Now waiting for me and them. You know if you control me, not possible. You cannot regulate me to what you want. You cannot even manipulate me to the size of your pets. I'm not going to listen to you. That's the problem." Martin, not a more cow. With the roast time. We are coming back, we'll buy raw one. We'll go to the house, we'll roast it. Inside house, they roast this one. Shift it here. On a chalk on a phone, man. Bro, shift it here. Somebody says, "I respect you." He said, "I respect you, but you always act as if you are the only wise man on this planet Earth. That's the only problem I have with you. You know what you should have done? You would have blocked me. You don't need to respect me. That's the best honorable thing you would have done for yourself, because you cannot hate me and love me at the same time now. You cannot love me and hate me at the same time, which means you are the hypocrite to yourself. If I love you, I love you. That's just, if I like you, forget to, or get your pain, now my pain, no. I don't get that. I have people here, like Martin here, you see, Omeje Capital. These are people like, here. I know they listen to people, not be when these people come you. I challenge you. Many of them, like this Martin, I never seen him before. But bro, everybody listening to me, I never see this guy before. But this guy never tell Governor Eziokwu anything why I no go obey. Now lie. Omeje Capital no fit tell me anything now. It's like Osinachi. It's like many of them that I don't want to mention their names here. They can never tell me something and Governor Eziokwu will not listen to them. It's a lie. Even a difficult one, I will listen to them. These people loves me, likes me, like what I do. And that did not blind their eyes of reasoning. They still have time to caution me. And they listen to this one. So many of them, I listen to them. I don't toil or play with them. I listen to everything they tell me. Hello, bro. Huh? Just hold on. Let me see some body. Okay? So people correct me. People talk to me. I listen to them. No be play. There are people here on this internet, I've never seen them before. They will use their phone and call me and say, "Governor Eziokwu, go to so thing." No be one, no be two. And they do am like one idiot woman. I don't want to respond to many of them. Where they attack me, say, at the Abieran boy to Wago Ataya. Wago came to my place and invested. And I have need. Me and them know the quarrel. Me and them know the fight. I have need to listen to him. Maybe if he asks me to, "Brother, help me do this thing," I will do it. Go and do this one. I will do. Likewise, you people from here send me. Eba jena kalabada tamakwa ika. Akwika kaijirabi. Ika ndeka aishisha langwa gada tena. But those first people we ika kana kwa. Ika. I see here aga ika. Ika. The person in Kuroga ika. I don't know him before. He don't know me before. You know, the person only fuel my car. And from here I go that. You know how many places? Enugu, how many times I don't compare people? One, I don't even know. Somebody will just come and say intervene. There is a young man from Anambra State. Amaromoga watch this video. Amaromoga watch this video. Only up na phone. Since Nanje popular amount on a prison. The guy agreed to be a bail that time. And it's a bailable offense. Aga did them over. Daddy do with it. agajidere m Owerri gaa up to I got to over 4 times that time, maybe 4 or 5 times before court a seat here. I went grant to that young guy bail. We signed the mad bail. Only I'm me before. It was only that visit in Ghana prison Kangaga may intervene at the matter. Only Digra me Diga and Fube Romania before. He called me and said, Governor Eziokwu lele. I made calls from here, confirm Godi from the prison authority, man. Start that name on your on the prisons before I will intervene. All the easy. Give one man here, the church, if war is Saga about Utenimia, you are not helping humanity. I didn't make the pains I get, everything from the water, I return it back to humanity. Everything you see me get from my charity outings, I return it back to charity. That's how I do. Speaking to you further, we are building 2 houses for widows in my place, single-handedly. From the little stipends God gives to us, we return back to God. I see 2 at the same time. Aside the ones I've built before, I'm doing 2 silently. You don't see me come for social media, I call you, say, "May give me money, man, I used to them." Even this one, I don't even tell them. I don't even tell them, I don't even try them. There is somebody who always comment on this my page here. Her name is Felicia, Madam Felicia. She lives in the United States. She's a living witness. Because you can learn that woman. Now the day Ngrali Ihube. Few weeks ago, I went to Ihube for that woman. Joyana Nchajiriego. Jukrela Nyama Nchajiriego. Maneshi in Port Harcourt to guy Ihube. About my unknown government, about again also. Or being a grab mad or something. You cannot do what we do. You cannot do what we do. You know if you do. Your hatred will never allow you. I do these things for people. This one I am putting it here now. Can't go ya. I thought over day 1 or body 2. Make her off music, I beg. No be 1, no be 2. No be 1, no be 2. And when man up with it over. Somebody got Allah help a problem. Allah put a problem. This land dispute where run a police. A police had the benny pala. Oh, when you will take an I see the other person. Oh yeah, go. Before they will direct you to court. These people spoke to me. I intervened. Emechranga inside village. Because before na get it, even as Imo State, and na abafere gaworo mebe m naga. Brothers, you know that I went inside. I went inside village like that. Inside. And when I got the other day na Ozone Chakwa, I gbafere Uturu Junction. I gbafere Uturu Junction. I got Uturu before. But we went to another village again after Uturu. Somebody by picking from Uturu Junction, probably another village. And I got that one again. All quite in settling of a land dispute again, a different matter again. If you matter too, but that's not what I want to talk about. At the end of the day, I went there. Risk. There is a man, JPAC advertises his business in Abia State, Engineer Henry. Ask him, he's a living witness. The man, then to that man, they bring behind the area of modern market. I've sold like 2 shops for him. Oh. Joy, I didn't top anything. Give one man, I challenge you, you know, go feed do. I know top cover. I know charge the person who send me anything. Yes, some of them gave me fuel. They just said, Governor, can't you give fuel? I said, okay, anything. They did, but I went there. I didn't add greediness to it. So let us think very, very well. Between you and I, it's in hate the governor. What you don't like is I'll block you. MC Mesugi block after, and I don't give a fuck. So far, your hatred and your stupidity could not. I'm insulting you because you cannot love somebody and hate the person. You don't need to respect me. In or far from me, you don't know what I do. And you don't judge me by some minute video. I was some idiot who were members of my group before, try to question me, try to regulate me. And I kept asking, as a woman, you need to respect your husband first before you see another person outside to respect the person. You try to control me. So I look at them and I laugh. Next one, let me respond to this idiot. I'll block you now. Or somebody else. He said Governor Okwasi expected to be in charge, but Zion avoided him and go through the right source. Okay, if need be for me to talk about this, then I will. If there's need for me to talk about this, I will. You know, many of you cries even when they head is off. But let me tell you this. I've said this thing before on the social space, and many people want to hear what I would say. And I think I have something to say now. Let me tell you. In my village or in Ngopala, from which source or at what speed am I expected to be in charge of Zion? How? As in who now? I've said this thing before on camera that I am not the number 99,000 persons. Great sons of Ngopala. I am not the number 99,000. Oh, that place will keep quiet like that too. You don't see you get some of our brothers. Okay, somebody said you bailed me one day at the police checking points at Anambra State. Okay, I bailed you. Can I remember? You said Atuli, Anambra State. I think I remember. So the same you that I bailed at the police checking point. Now you wake on type say you like me, you respect me so much before, but I behave as if I am the most wisest person. Fans, smoking as you. Well, make I pin this your comments. Or somebody should help me screenshot it. MC 2 right. So I pin your comment. So I bailed you one day at Anambra State. At the checking point in Uli. No be 1, no be 2, no be 3, no be 4, no be 5, no be even number 20 what they do. If I see you at the checking point and you stop me, only Governor Eziokwu, I don't stop. I will try to know what the problem is. Hence that place is a safe environment. I will come down. I will approach the officers and they will let you go. The same you came to my post and commented. People, human beings are so ungrateful. When the good you've done for them expires, there is no other space for them to respect you. That is human being for you. So compare this your 2 comments, brother. You used to respect me so much. Then I bailed you one day at the police checking point. This is how I've been doing. That day I intervened. Did I ask you for money? Did I ask you for money? Did I take even your number? Have you ever called me again and I pick? Hey, listen. This is a life event. Okay, you later took selfie with me. Okay. Oh no, but that somebody nearly bed only has singing a hungry man. Was Uronya? Onyanka Michael Mark is a hungry man. Oh, you are feeding well, my brother. Is there any other thing you have to tell me? Hungry man that has not come to beg you food. Hungry man that has never stolen from anybody. Hungry man that is on his own. Hungry man that is still thanking God for making him comfortable a bit. See, the them not to go going for the page here. One big celebrity I saw, somebody went and wrote hungry man for him. This page him saying I have way usual something. You understand? I look at people and I laugh. No, you can go to Saki. I look at people and I laugh because you cannot decide your own destiny and decide my own. You're talking about Ngobala, the land in Ngobala. You people kept talking about land. Land no be your own. Land no be your papa own. It is also shameful to you that you are not even talking about your own place. You only concerned on how you can intimidate. This is not the character of Jesus. This is not the character of Jesus. This is not what Christ represents. You collected money from people that are going to purchase land, and we're telling you, have you heard from us? Even if you hear from us, we're telling you the gospel truth. Emeka, please, withdraw that same court judgment. I don't know if you can lay hands on it. Bring it for me, that I may show you. This thing, some years back, the then president of Federal Republic of Nigeria, I've told this story a couple of times, came to purchase land through the Chinese village. They wanted to build in Ngobala, in Imo State, and they came to Ngobala. That was the moment they sighted the same said land. Through the person who equally brought the attention of the governor of Imo State then, Chief Ikedo, Achiku Denwa, the governor of Imo State then, is still alive till today. These things are verifiable facts. You don't argue and insult people when the truth is just at your doorstep and you refuse to go and assess it. All because of your so-called preferred religion. Am I a Muslim? Or those women crying about in the village today, are they Muslims? The love of the Father, the comfort of the Holy Spirit, is it not still made for them also? Must you cheat them? I guess you have a mother. Must you cheat? If God be God. Alright, wisdom, come and get that from this page. All of you. Come and get that from here, you. Let me suspend you. The next time I see your comment here, your abusive comment here, I'll block you on that day. The next one, next amongst them. They don't have sense. Go and look at them. Why on earth will you believe that miracle falls and you start going home with money when you didn't work for it? I know they talk and make it be boost. I know they talk and make it be mouth. When my mates were doing Yahoo, I had the full opportunity to do it. I didn't do it because I had focus in what I do. I believe in myself. Despite the ups and downs of life and other things, by day, I think of new things. That's how I do. Right now, I'm also running on a process. This moment, just to upgrade also in certain area. Not even as if I need them or I need them for anything. Or for purpose of intimidation or thereabout. But I had to go back again and study certain things. Because I deserve the qualification for my dream, for my recent dream and pursuit in life. You can never stand down on the truth. Now, the illiterate, the educated illiterate amongst them, this is court judgment. We want the state government. Are you listening to me? We want the state government. Look at it. This matter was presided at the court of before His Lordship, Honorable Justice C.M.I. Egole. On Thursday, that was the day the judgment was given. On Thursday, the 26th day of July 2011. 2011, satisfied courts, satisfied competent court of jurisdiction. From, go and ask your lawyer before you argue what you don't know. We won this case and the court mandated them. I am not talking about the whole land again in the whole of that place. I am telling you that 99.9% of our land, my own kindred, has been taken. Even after this court judgment for 2011 till today. There were no repurchase. My own kindred did not sell their land. did not also give their land to anybody. Rather, when the government, the federal and the state government, through the Ministry of Lands, came to grab this land by force, villages went to court. My village insisted. I give credit to my elders. I give credit to my uncle Deahotu, then Leo. Many of them, Mpa Wisdom and many others, who did exploit in this matter. Sir Oliver Nweke, all these people were in court. Mr. Sabinus Ihejirika was in court. Emmanuel Onwochoroba was in court. Now this one will still, upon all these things I am exposing, I'm letting you know. This one came and called me foolish boy. Madam, me and you no be mates. Two, even if you are my senior, you should have respect for your husband. What I'm explaining to you here now is what you can verify. Even with torchlight, even in the Western world, madam, this is a satisfied court judgment. That is what I am presenting to you. And you came to call me a foolish boy. Between me, your husband, your teacher, your whole family background, and your father, who is foolish at this point. The Bible said that he that answereth a matter before he heareth it, the same is a fool. And I'm not asking you, you've never seen me say that Zion should come and pay any money to me or to even my village, because if I am in the position to say they should pay money, I will not also tell them to pay cash. It's not possible. What we want is the lands taken is all. You just collected everything. And we are saying leave some for our next generation. Leave land for the children we are giving birth to. Leave some for the next generation. Then the part you are going to take, even if you are taking 70% of the land, then let's have an MOU. We are not asking you to pay anybody any money. I am making this critically clear. And if you like, after listening to me, don't have sense. Your name is Faith Ichinasa. And you are this stupid. Even as a mother, you are giving birth to children. Now I lay curse upon you. I was roasting, we are roasting pear here and corn. Now anything is in Ubi. And you want your children to get little inheritance from your husband's place. Iship or go on that day. Because you like evil. And in the same measure I give you. This is very simple. They have lawyers. Maybe they get legal team. Before, if you talk like this before, they will run after you. But this one, I'm telling you that the whole world should see. See, this thing took me money to print. I had to go and collect the original of this thing from our traditional custodians. I collected this thing from the village secretary. I had to print it in thousands and share to every young child in our village. Let them grow with these things. This is very simple. It is called satisfied court judgment, and it's not fake. If it's fake, arrest me. Arrest me. Tell me that this was not issued by a competent court of law. That's what I'm showing you. And now listen. See, so that you see whom we won in this case. Now, I don't know if you can see this from here. I don't know. If it's possible, I can scan it. Now look at this. I don't know how I can show you this so that you see it clearly, but I can read part of it here so that you can easily understand. I am busy right now, brother. Bro, one day I had been busy. I'll get back to you. They don't accept the truth. I don't know what happened to your brain. I don't know why your brain became damaged at this young age. When at the best point when Nigeria needs divine brains and people that are well articulated. I have screenshotted this before and posted on the internet here, even when I am not supposed to do that. Now look at it. Let me see if you can still look at it very well from here. Look at the people who had this case with. Now the people we won in this court cases, Government of Imo State. He said governor of Imo State. That's the number one. The first defendant. 2, the Attorney General of the states. Commissioner for Lands, Surveyor and Urban Planning, Imo State. These are the offices we want. These are people. You want me to obey traffic as a government official? You want, if I get invitation from the court or from the police, that I should honor it? You want me to respect the rule of law? The same government can never obey the rule of law. Even church cannot obey the rule of law. Why do you want me to accept it again? Very soon I'll start abusing all of you. I will tag your man of God's picture and I will insult a lot of him. So that God put the matter arrest. So that the world will hear me. That's very simple. I said the same Ministry of Lands, the Ministry of Lands and Surveyor, Urban and Regional Planning has no right to even enter that land in the first place. Government is continuity. And we won. Have you ever come back again to negotiate of this land with these same people who won you? How do you want my uncles to feel? People who went to court and they won this case. This one said I'm a noisemaker. Peter, you want me to go carry gun? Is that the best? I am more than that. I know if you do am now. Noisemaker. Should I get I don't know what you want. And therefore, let me block many of you now. Peter, yeah, come and get her from here. Because you're full or come and get her from here. Oh yeah, next one. Next one. That's why. Go to school. God think your money here. Study to show thyself approved. Me, myself. I have what I do before now. But I have to go back to study law for the sake of the common man. I am not doing it because of myself. By the grace of God, we are finally made. But I'm doing all of these things because there is need to defend the rule of law and what is right. Somebody said, look at an intelligent question. Somebody said, was there an appeal? They did not appeal for this judgment now. I don't know what is wrong with people. And all of you, you see the way you people comment and abuse people on the social media. No, they did not appeal to the case. This case was not ever appealed. Now, what we are going to do now is to go back to the court now for enforcement of judgments. That's what we are going to do now. That's all. And at the end of the day, remember Fadoku Nerere, if all these things are not here, Fadoku Nerere, it happened. And the then government, of which gave him the land, or maybe possibly those who sold the land to him with the government backing and all that, they succeeded. But the matter didn't end there until the person who obtained judgment went back to the law court and obtained enforcement of court judgment. When they got it, they landed there with caterpillar. They begin to push down his structures. We saw him crying on the social media. The Holy Ghost will not help you at that point, sir. This judgment, thank you, my dear. This judgment stands till tomorrow. This judgment, so far they did not appeal it. From 2011, from the 26th day of July, that this judgment was delivered by a competent court of jurisdiction. They did not appeal till today. They did not appeal. Go back, please. Olodo, Holy Ghost fire. Go back and ask a lawyer what it means. Go back and ask. You think we adapt? Listen, let me tell you how brave people can be. That day we went out for a peaceful protest, even at the face of such provocation, that our brother's life was terminated over his own father's property and land, and that boy did not go there. If you go and verify that that boy had any issue, any argument with any security attached anywhere in Ngopala throughout last year and this year, please know it that I'm a fool. That boy they killed there had no issue with anybody at all. They said they were looking for someone else. and they ran into this boy and claimed his life. And you want people to shut up their mouth? Now, despite the provocation, your comments and all that, we came out for protest. They were still shooting. We are still coming. Yet, did we go there to damage anything? The answer is no. Even the securities, everybody ran out of that place that same day. But go and ask yourself question. What a people. No pin was destroyed. We were able, we had to work day and night to control the youth. Control and manage their anger. We did. So, for me to call Ebukobi a land grabber is because of this court judgment. For me to call the state government and the chief barrister in Odebu a land grabber is by this court judgment. I am not calling you land grabber because of the general ambition land, because I may not really know what transpired between you and others. But I'm speaking about my own community, my own kindred, my own village, whose 99% of their land has been taken. And I call you a land grabber, a thief, because of this court judgment. You did not appeal for it. You did not appeal this judgment. And somebody will be there talking nonsense. You can only cry at the end of this age. At the end, there is no way in the next 5 years that there will be no enforcement or judgment on this particular said matter. There is no way. We will keep pressuring the government. We will keep pushing. Even if a next governor comes, at least he will stand by this judgment and grant us victory. Any day equity and justice may return to this country. Any day there is adequacy in the judiciary and the rule of law identifies to standard. Yes. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. The person with the page, husband material, it's not everything we'll say here, please. You understand? The next things you can inbox me. I'll drop my number with you here now. You can inbox me. I can give you comprehensive information, but we're not going to talk about it here. So, the NJC, we are going to ask the NJC. We are going to ask the NJC. We are going to write to them. Let the NJC interpret this judgment, court judgment. We are going to petition to the National Assembly. Let them tell us, is this not a judgment of a competent court of jurisdiction? Why would somebody with Holy Ghost anointing and the state government presently still walk into this place, therefore defiling the court proceedings and judgments? We patiently waited. Our uncles waited. They sacrificed their money, their resources and time going to court on daily basis, and they obtained this judgment. You will hear good English at the appointed time, at the right time. The highest thing you can do is you cry, you insult me. That's all you're going to do, and you're not going to do more than that, because face to face, self or anywhere, I know they talk and they hide them out. If you don't not be confront them, you know go if you do that one. So shut up. Go and sit down. Highest you can do, but you talk. Okay, now you said I made a video and I was saying somebody commented again. I'm going to respond to you now, because I'm using you now as a point of contact to respond to others. Now, you said there was a time I made a video and I was asking Zion to come to our land. Yes, I said come. Did I point any land and give to you? Did I sign anything? If I say come, am I the only person who owns Ngobala? If you come to Ntu, where I hail from, we had great people. This one just came here to say a line. Noah, come on, get out. Get out from this page. Ndara. You don't have sense. Sense, you know their work. Once they just come, they say, hungry man, idiot, fool. That is their basic. Go and check their profile. They are members of Zion, which means the Bible they preach to you does not enter your ear. Possibly, I don't think Evangelist Ebukobi will even, I don't think he will support you to go about insulting people. The Bible said that he that winneth a soul is wise. Do you know that there is an approach you can use? Even those defending this whole process will support that. Wait, let me talk to you, brother, before I'll block you. Now, I'll send you back to where you're coming from. No, let me drop my number, Let me drop my number, brother. Let me drop my number so that you I don't know how I can drop. Let me drop a number you can reach me on WhatsApp with. If I don't go bad now, you send them there on got bad and everybody hang game. Chineke walk out that day. Or whether I feel you. Well, let me block you, brother. Even any man of some got bad, I'm getting anywhere. I say, Oduka Madagamam, you have been a quarter now. If I got 100 days in it, I go happy for it. I will still shake you and smile and greet you. If they had the lawyer and they tell you about beans. How can I walk up on a camera so you put all crowd? I get out. Go and sleep. Where? Why are we going to Hope Uzodinma? Somebody said that why not go to Hope Uzodinma? Why must we go to court to Hope Uzodinma when we have a court judgment that Hope did not respect? So are we going to Hope to go and kneel down? Why am I going to that myself? Why will my elders go to Hope Uzodinma? It's only those who want to sell away their integrity and their reputation that can do that. We will sit back in our house and start firing these things. I pray this thing. Even the Olodo that is at the Federal House of Representatives representing my constituency now, he may not say anything about it. Oh, there is no problem. Oh, there must be a leader who will accept these things and read them out again. But we are moving further. We are forwarding our messages, our strength to the NJC. Let's see if this is not a court judgment. They should interpret it to us. We will fly ahead of our Federal House of Representative member. And this will be read before the Hollow Chambers. Many of us will be invited. And we are going to open our mouth and defend this thing. Let them come their own and come and interpret these things to us. So the world will be telecasting it. They will be more exposed. And we are talking, they are further. If you see how the so-called Christians are celebrating the death, the sudden death or killing of our brother, they are still celebrating even as a Christian. What? Did the law tell you that you should use your own religion to go and buy somebody who knows nothing about your religion? Isn't that an ethnic cleansing? Isn't that a step or signals of conquest against an innocent people? I didn't just want to talk to you guys. Somebody brought up this matter. That's why I'm talking about it. Otherwise, I need to keep quiet. Don't think that strategically we are keeping quiet. The only side we will keep quiet is nobody. I maintain my ground. If you're from Ngobala, you are from Bishi, precisely the consigned owners of this particular land, don't take laws into your hands. Don't do that. Even if you see them, even at the face of provocation, don't take laws into your hands. Don't try it. If you see them, even those who must have insulted you, and you are using your, can I shock you? You're using your page to insult, right? To bully us. To insult many of us from that same community, right? I want to ask you something. As you are bullying us now, do you know how many Ngobala people that are watching here now that cannot comment here now? Can you ever identify them? Can you identify them? You cannot. But do you know that they can identify you? That's why you must respect yourself. Do you know that our town people watching now can identify you and you cannot identify them because your abuses and what you support, they are watching you. Why I'm saying this thing, we should, in case of tomorrow, Maro Nwegi, Uzo Weteka. I don't know if somebody has ever identified you for one particular purpose or for one reason or the other before now. You should know what I'm saying. So that alone should bridle you, should at least have kept you to be very, very careful and smart in life. Intelligence, and let me tell you one thing, there may later be peace. So that this is one thing you don't know. There may later be peace. Because when we look at you, we laugh because now when we look at you, we keep quiet. Do you know why? Yes, I understand, my brother. Understand. Nobody is fighting God. Nobody is fighting God. We are fighting the criminality you people came with. Nobody. Oh yeah, come on, get out from here. Since you refuse to have sense. Oh yeah, go and drink olive oil. If I bring him up on life now and ask him questions now, he doesn't even know what Genesis chapter 1 from verse 1 says. And has never obeyed one thing the Bible has said to him. He only obeyed the word of your man of God. Oh yeah, get out. Come on, get out from here. Oh yeah, next one. Now, there may later be peace, because nobody will always pray for violence or maybe issues in their community. That's the last thing anybody can do. That was why that day we came out for that protest. You see me, sometimes I will shout, hey, stop. I will try to control our people, because I wouldn't want you to let it escalate further or beyond what the ordinary person can manage. That's one side you don't know. We ought to do that. There may later be peace. And you cannot tell me that somebody who is investing billions of naira in a particular area would want trouble for life. It's a lie. The man you think you are fighting for will later seek for peace. Mark today's date somewhere. He will surely sought for peace. And many of us will still have the audacity to return back here to tell you that, okay, let's look at it from this other angle. Let's look at it from this other angle. And on that day, you will still call me betrayer. You will still say that they've given me money. But it will interest you to know that from the onset till today, even meetings, even when they called, governor called some people from other villages in my place, I didn't go. I didn't go because the first thing we did was to consult our lawyer. We consulted. This case was handled by a son. Today the man is a judge. The man who handled this case then. You say my village people, they are illiterate. They are bush people, right? As of 2011, from 2006, they were able to pay a son to handle this land dispute till 2011. When they won. This is the way it is. So I was not there. I didn't come. I didn't go to approach anybody in the secret. I was just quiet and I allowed the elders to do their things. When they call home and abroad meetings and we get home, many of us will suggest the peace way. And we've done that, waiting to see what will happen. At the end of the day, nothing. We woke up one morning, our mothers, do you know what it means? I don't know how you will feel, please, brother. If they call you right now from where you're watching me from, they call you from your village, that Fulani herders are now all over the place. The whole bushes and farms in your place, they have destroyed all the crops, nothing whatsoever. I believe you'll be very angry. This is the exact picture of what happened in our place. They woke up one morning, bulldozers entered and destroyed all the crops, all. And our mothers were calling back. We are calling our numbers, reporting to us. You are a woman, you are a mother. How would you feel? You are a young man, you have a mother. You have aunties, you have younger sisters. How would you feel when you get this kind of distress calls coming from them? At all costs, no matter how close that your friend is to you, you will stand and defend them. You will defend your people. And that's what I have done. So if you're angry at that, go and hug the, please. Look for the nearest transformer and hug, because you are not going to change anything around me. Hence, I know what we are doing is right. Except when I look at it and this is wrong, I could take a step backward. And you have never seen me come up on social media to discourage anybody from buying land in Ngobala. If you see people who want to search a new place for you, please go ahead. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So there can later be peace. It is not less than, it's not taking much for our people. It's just, they are not asking for money. It's just an agreement. It can be written, signed, and we interpret it to our mothers, we interpret it to our fathers that your children will school here. They have a name to represent. Your daughters, your sons, hence they have the qualifications required. So percent of work, job opportunities will be granted to them in Zion. So mama, relax. Then return some piece of land to our people so that they will see where they can still build. You don't make them strangers in their own land. So all these things can be deliberated upon and it could be resolved. You that has fought more than necessary, what will become your portion? What becomes of you after then? One, the major two people that are dragging their own personal rights here and interest. Number one, the chief holders are my village. They are our communities. They are the people of Umbishi and Ngopala. They are the chief peace holders. They are the chief custodians of the said land you're talking about. The next person in this picture now is Zion. Is Zion. Now, the interest of Ebukobi and the interest of the communities collides together. It looks alike and bears the same uniform. When they will settle, they are like the husbands and wife. You will not be there. So I don't know what becomes of you. I don't know what will be your fate. I don't know what your personal interest is. If he's making money from there, he's taking it to his own ministry and home. And it does not concern you. For the rest of your life, you may not become a beneficiary to that. So why are you tearing your clothes? Why are you fighting unnecessarily? You don't have any stake here. Look at yourself very, very well. Even if you are putting in 20 million naira as a seed, you have no stake there. Nothing returns to you. Forever, if you buy today, if I buy in the city of Port Harcourt or buy here in my village, two things are involved. They'll bury me here. If you buy at Ala Junction, they will take you back to your village. And at that point, your people will not remember the second to the last place you visited or where you prayed. They bundle you back to your grave. So you have more to do for yourself than fighting unnecessary for things that does not concern you. You will later become the simple middle fool if you don't take your time. Because at the end of the day, your ranting on the social media could offer you a unique slap even when you must have forgotten. That's the way it is. Because all your ranting now, are you telling me that if I am standing at Ala Junction and you have forgotten what you have said, you're just driving and say, Governor Eziokwu, I say one name, you come down. Mbaga Kanti. I can't take any territory in Imo State or River State, get 200. Who can change shape immediately. Protect you, defend your own personal life, and don't defend what is not even necessary to you. The altars of the cherubim and seraphims, the altars of the bellies, the altars of the Shanamites, the Oobus, the Obonis, and all that, is not on all the altars of the Muslims, the Islams. Was never established by this current member. So if you're fighting to take life because of an altar you inherited, the altar will be there and witness your last day on earth. People prayed and they established it. You're only a partaker. And that should not overwhelm your conscience or make you stay away from the normal thoughts of human being. That's where I'll leave you today. I don't need to talk to you again. Goodbye.